James Gunn addresses Batman's future in the DC Universe amid film delays. Since James Gunn took the helm as the CEO of DC Studios, one of the most pressing questions among fans and industry insiders has been the fate of Batman's upcoming projects within the DC Universe, DCU. Under Gunn's leadership, the direction of the DC franchise has entered a new phase, with fresh priorities and strategic shifts aimed at building a cohesive and successful cinematic universe. However, this transition period has brought uncertainty, particularly surrounding two highly anticipated Batman films, Matt Reeves' Batman II and the newly announced Batman movie titled The Brave and the Bold. Both films, eagerly awaited by fans worldwide, have encountered delays, fueling speculation about whether they might have been shelved or indefinitely postponed. The silence and lack of concrete updates had many questioning if these projects were still active under the evolving vision of DC Studios. Now, James Gunn has stepped forward to clarify the situation, offering reassurance that these Batman films have not been cancelled and remain key components of the DCU's future. In a recent interview with Rolling Stone, Gunn opened up about the challenges and priorities currently shaping the DC cinematic slate. At 58 years old, the acclaimed filmmaker and creator of Guardians of the Galaxy shared candid insights into the complexities involved in aligning the numerous storylines and characters that make up the expansive DC universe. He singled out Batman as a particularly important and delicate piece of this puzzle. "Batman's my biggest issue in all of DC right now personally," Gunn confessed. This statement underscores the weight and significance Batman holds in the DC franchise, not only as a cultural icon but also as a cornerstone for the success and credibility of the DCU. Unlike other characters, Batman carries immense expectations due to his long-standing popularity and the rich legacy of storytelling that surrounds him. Gunn explained that while he is not directly writing the Batman films himself, he is heavily involved behind the scenes. He is actively collaborating with the screenwriter responsible for Batman's scripts to ensure the character's portrayal and storylines are executed with precision and respect for the source material. "I'm working with the writer of Batman and trying to get it right," Gunn emphasized, highlighting the care being taken to craft a narrative that resonates with fans and aligns with the broader vision of DC Studios. Alongside Batman, Wonder Woman also remains a top priority. Gunn acknowledged the dual importance of these flagship characters for DC's cinematic strategy. Both Batman and Wonder Woman embody core values and stories that are essential to the identity and success of the DCU, and Gunn is committed to delivering compelling new chapters for each of them. The delays affecting the Batman projects are partly due to Gunn's current focus on other critical elements of the DCU, particularly the upcoming Superman film. This strategic focus reflects a broader plan to build momentum with certain cornerstone characters before fully advancing other major story arcs. "I am working on some stuff outside of these films as well, but finishing Wonder Woman and Batman scripts is a priority," Gunn said, clarifying that these projects are actively moving forward, albeit on a timeline that requires patience. Importantly, Gunn confirmed that the upcoming Batman movie will retain its title, The Brave and the Bold. This announcement puts to rest any rumors of the project being scrapped or drastically reworked. The film, intended to explore new facets of Batman's character and possibly introduce exciting dynamics with other members of the Batman family or the broader DC roster, remains a vital part of DC Studios' cinematic roadmap. Fans who have followed Matt Reeves' Batman reboot closely will remember the acclaim received by the first film, which starred Robert Pattinson and brought a fresh, darker take on the Dark Knight. The sequel, Batman II, has been eagerly awaited, but its future remains tied into the complex planning occurring at DC Studios. The interplay between Reeves' vision and Gunn's overarching plans for the DCU is a delicate balance that the studio is navigating carefully. James Gunn's involvement signifies a new era for DC, one where the interconnected universe is being rebuilt with a fresh perspective but with an eye toward honoring the legacy and importance of its flagship heroes. The care taken in scripting and developing these films signals an intent to avoid rushed releases or narrative missteps that could undermine the fanbase's trust. In summary, despite delays and ongoing strategic adjustments, Batman's presence in the DC universe is far from diminished. The films Batman II and The Brave and the Bold are alive and remain priorities under James Gunn's leadership. With continued script development and alignment with the overall DCU vision, fans can look forward to seeing Batman return to the big screen in new and exciting ways. As the DC universe continues to evolve, Gunn's transparent communication and dedication to quality storytelling offer reassurance that the future of Batman, and the wider DCU, is in capable hands. The journey may require patience, but the promise of well-crafted, thrilling narratives about iconic characters like Batman and Wonder Woman remains very much alive.